This video is an announcement for all you Elementor Pro users out there. There's an awesome new feature that was added in the latest update of Elementor that allows you to utilize some more motion effects. To show you what I'm talking about, I'll head to one of my Elementor elements here, and I'll want to head to the Advanced tab at the top, and I'll want to head to Motion Effects. And previously we did have the option for an entrance animation, which means when this page is loaded, this element can do a specific thing. But now we also have the option to have a scrolling effect, mouse effects, and sticky positioning. So let's dive into that now. The scrolling effect is really neat. I've been playing around with some of these. There's like a vertical scroll that would make it so I'll say my direction is up and my speed is fine here. So when I scroll down, this element's going to go up, and I can switch that to down if I want it to come down with me as I scroll down the page. I'll reset that. I can also do something like a horizontal scroll, so as I scroll, that's going to go to the left or go to the right as well. And I can change the speed at which that happens if I want it to go a little faster off the screen that way. And there's all sorts of options with transparency, blur, and rotate. So if I do the rotate, we can have it rotate to the left as I scroll down the page there. And this is a really neat sort of responsiveness because as the user, I can sort of interact with it. And on the topic of user interactions, let's check out the mouse effects. So the mouse effects are going to change this element based on where my mouse is. So for mouse track, for example, I can have the item go the opposite direction of my mouse. So if I go over here, it's going to try and avoid my mouse there. And that's a pretty neat one. And I can also change the speed of that so that it's really trying to get away from my mouse. I can also have it direct to the mouse and sort of follow my mouse around like that. So that's a neat effect to play around with. I can also do the 3D tilt, which will change the way this is facing based on where my mouse is. That's a neat one as well. The other new option is sticky positioning. So I can stick this to the top or bottom of my page. So as I scroll here, you'll see the word stick to the top of my page. That's a neat one to be able to do now with individual elements rather than just the sections themselves. One awesome use case I've been playing around with is I have a subscription to the Noun project, which is an image library. You pay like $40 a year, and you have access to all sorts of graphics, all sorts of PNGs you can use. So as an example, what I'll do is I'll add a section in Elementor here. I'll add an image, and I'll pull in one of my nouns from the Noun project. Let's see, I'll add an image, and I uploaded, for example, the rocket ship to my media library. I'll insert that, and let's scale this down. Scale that down, make it pretty small there. And I'll move this section up here to show you a little more about what I'm talking about. And now I'll jump into the motion effects on my rocket ship. I'll click on it. I'll head to the Advanced tab and then head to Motion Effects. And I'll do the scrolling effect for the example here I've been playing around with. So I'll want it to go up as I scroll. But another neat thing is I can also combine these. So if I want it to, let's actually say up at 6, and then we will do like a horizontal scroll as well, so it can go diagonal. So we'll say to the left. No, that'll be actually to the right. So it makes it look like the rocket ship is kind of flying off as I scroll down. Let's make that one 6 as well. So this is a very neat effect. I'll just get rid of this on the side here. So as you can see, as I'm scrolling down this page, the rocket ship will sort of fly by there. And yeah, what I want to do is have a little more space to scroll here so that the rocket ship can go completely off my screen. But that's an awesome feature to play around with these with the newfound ability to be able to have elements move around on the page. And we can also use the z-index, for example, if we want the rocket to go behind this section here. If I head to this section, I'll head to Advanced and give this one a z-index of, let's say 4. It doesn't matter. It just needs to be higher than the z-index of this section here. So we'll make this one 3. So now as the rocket ship flies, it'll go behind that section there. And in case you don't want it going over any words you have. But that's just a quick announcement on the new motion effects features in Elementor and some ideas for what you can do with that. And yeah, so this has been Will Middleton from WPCourseGuide.com. Thanks for joining me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.